we run immersive, responsible, and educational travel programs. So to give you a bit of background on Dragons, we've been running courses for around 30 years. Dragons started originally running programs in China and then has since spread elsewhere in Asia, Latin America, and Africa. And then I guess for us, a silver lining of COVID has been the launch of our domestic program. So before COVID, we only operated abroad. And then our inability to run international courses has kind of given us the capacity to start some of our domestic programming, which has been exciting. It's been super successful so far this year, and looking forward to continuing that in the future, even as international travel opens up a bit more. We do run both summer and semester courses. So summer options 4 and 6 weeks, and then we run 3-month semester programs that start in September and February. You can also receive college credit on a number of our gap semester courses. I can pass along more info on what that looks like and what is required in order to receive credit, but that is an option available. And then beyond that, we also offer college study abroad programs. So you can travel and study with Dragons while you are in college. And then in terms of goals we have for students, I kind of like to break them into 2 pieces, one being place-focused, the other being self-focused. And to get more into that self or place-focused goals, we run programs that aim to honestly immerse students in the areas in which they're traveling. We hope students get to learn as much as possible about the places that they're going to with Dragons in really real and honest ways. And the hope is that through that, they're able to develop meaningful relationships to both place and people they meet along the way. And in terms of the self-focused goals, we know travel is a super powerful teacher, and we want to use these travel experiences to push students to learn more about themselves and their values and perspectives, and through that gain a variety of new skills, whether it be leadership, communication, kind of things in that capacity. And then we certainly get a lot of questions around the name, Where There Be Dragons. It's quite unique. And I think that the name really speaks to those 2 goals I mentioned on the previous slide. In the past, to go where there be dragons came from cartographers, and they would draw dragons in areas on maps where they hadn't been to or didn't know what was there. So to go where there be dragons was kind of go into the unknown and have these new experiences. And then for us now, it's a bit more symbolic, and it kind of means perhaps going off the tourist map or learning more about yourself and kind of going to new and unexplored places within yourself. A couple of things that makes Dragons unique. We kind of describe our travel as being unfiltered, and I already mentioned this, but we don't run package team programs or touristy courses. When we say our programs are unfiltered, this means really diving into a place and exploring all realities of that location, both the complicated and the beautiful. Our courses are also custom crafted, so they're unique, one of a kind. We don't run cookie cutter programs, and what that means is instructors have a framework that they're going off of for every program. So for example, if you're interested in the Indonesia summer course, you can kind of get a sense of how many days of language I'm going to have, how many days of homestay or hiking, but kind of beyond that, it's the instructors utilizing kind of their knowledge and experience in an area to put together a unique kind of course for that specific session. And because of that, we work with expert instructors. So we really rely on their knowledge and experience in an area to inform what an itinerary might look like. Every course has 3 instructors. Generally, every instructor team has between 5 and 15 years of living and working in the places in which they're bringing students. And we also have small groups. So every course is capped at 12. Like I said, there are 3 instructors, and so that lends to really tight-knit groups getting to know each other well, and then also having an opportunity for strong mentorship from their instructors. And Dragons also focuses a lot on responsible travel, and this is certainly a constant area of growth for us. We're not perfect, constantly learning, but what that means is we really try and let places speak for themselves, and as travelers, we want to adapt to those places, and instead of having places adapt to us, we really also focus on reciprocal and sustainable relationships. Dragons is also a B Corp, meaning we have a certification of social and environmental performance. We do offer carbon offsets, recognizing that that's not the answer to kind of reducing our carbon footprint, but a start kind of in the right direction. A bit more about Dragons. It is educational, so we want students to learn about the history, politics, culture, human rights, and other development issues in an area. Courses are experiential, so what you are learning is hands-on. It's not classroom learning. And every course is structured a little bit differently. So there's something for everyone. Now we have 9 program components. We can talk about those later. Not enough time for us to fully discuss them, but all courses incorporate all 9 kind of just in varying amounts. So you can find a course that perhaps is the best fit for your specific interest. Kind of in that there are course themes. So certain courses are trekking focused, certain courses are language focused. And then courses, of course, are fun. Fun might look a little different than other programs. It might mean having tea and playing chess with monks, or playing charades with your homestay mom, trying to tell her about your life back home. And then above all, of course, courses are safe. These are the 9 program components I mentioned. Again, all courses incorporate them in varying amounts. Students come from all over. You don't need any prior experience in any of the areas. We just want students who are psyched to travel, willing to push themselves and be challenged. And then if you're interested, we can certainly chat about next steps, the application process, and all other stuff you might need to prepare for your course. And there's my contact info. Feel free to reach out with any questions that you might have down the road. And of course, I'll stick around for any questions that you want to send in the chat box. Thanks so much.